wrong, Elliot.
Paige.
It's wrong, and you know it.
Why is it wrong?
Because we told Dennis it wasn't true.
And we believed that. We weren't lying to him.
I feel as though we were.
We don't always know about our feelings, Paige.
Did you know?
I knew. But I didn't want to let myself believe it.
I don't think Dennis is going to understand the difference.
Paige, we're not going to be able to live out the rest of our lives in terms of what Dennis does and doesn't understand.
Elliot, Dennis and I are still married.
Tell me you don't love me, Paige.
Let's not do this, Elliot.
I wouldn't hurt you for the world. You know that.
I think we should go now.
Is that really what you want?
Yes.
All right. I'll go change.
Back to sleep.
You going to stare at the ceiling all night?
All those plans we made this evening, I think we're going to have to put them on hold for a while.
Why?
Because I can't marry you if I'm going to be convicted of embezzlement and murder, that's why.
Oh, Ryan, you're not going to jail.
How do we know that?
Because you're innocent.
How do we know what Justin and Iris and Ashley are up to, what they're going to try to frame me with next, and I can't take care of you and Kate and Steve if I'm in jail?
Ryan, do you have an account of your income, savings, investments, things like that?
Sure, why?
Well, if you're supposed to be taking all this money that Justin is accusing you of taking, then there should be something on the accounts to show it.
No, not necessarily.
Well, why not?
Well, I could have deposited them in a numbered account in Switzerland. That way you can't trace it.
So much for that idea.
Yeah. So you see, we're up against. No one can prove that Alex was murdered. I can't prove that I didn't kill him. I don't even know if I can prove that Justin's framing me for embezzlement. Everyone's going to believe that's true.
I am not going to let Justin destroy our lives the way he did with Rena and Max. I just won't allow it to happen, and neither will Grant. Tomorrow, see if you can find Mr. Johnson. Get him to tell the truth. Then we're going to go buy our rings and be married just as we planned. And then, tomorrow night, we'll go to a moving picture show.
I love you. Virginia Hampton Marshall.
Who is it?
It's Alfredo.
Yeah, come in.
It's Mr. Carrington on the phone again.
I told you, Alfredo, to tell Elliot I'm not in.
I know, but he's...
I'm not in, Alfredo.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Mr. Connor.
Hello, Ashley. Aren't you going to ask me how I am this morning?
I think I know.
You told Justin about Mr. Johnson's disappearance, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Did you also tell him that I forced Mr. Johnson to quit?
No, I didn't tell him that.
Well, at least some of my faith in you is justified now, isn't it? Do you believe that I'm guilty of embezzling the company funds, killing my uncle?
Justin and Mrs. Wheeler do.
I'm asking you, Ashley!
Well, the evidence seems to point to your guilt.
Well, I'm going to prove that Justin's wrong, and to do that, I need an executive secretary that I can trust. And I can't trust you.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Jenny.
Daddy's just been giving me some great news about Justin's impending downfall. You want to hear it?
What are you talking about?
Daddy might have found a way to keep Justin from turning the ranch into an oil field. Now, isn't that wonderful?
Yes, it is.
What's wrong, Jimmy?
Justin is framing Ryan for embezzling world oil funds. Do you want me to find a job working for another company?
Yeah, I'd prefer that. Ashley, I know you love Justin, and that's why you're helping him.
I never thought it was wrong to help someone you love.
Well, it depends on how you'd help. I'm just surprised that someone as bright and intelligent as you are could ever get mixed up in something like this.
Is that all, Mr. Connor?
You know as well as I do that Justin was slam drilling on Max's property, and you also know that I'm not guilty of any wrongdoing.
Well, you know me better than I do.
You better enjoy yourself while you can. Because when Justin doesn't need your help anymore, you're going to find yourself on the way out.
Now you sound just like Miss Rena.
Well, no one knows Justin Marshall better than Rena, that's for sure.
You're wrong. I do.
Do you know where Mr. Johnson is?
No, I don't. That's the truth.
Would you tell me if you did know?
Fortunately, I don't have to make that decision.
But you would tell me, wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Either you ditch Justin, you better toughen up, Ashley, or he's going to destroy you. As mad as I am right now, I just wouldn't want to see that happen. You may leave.
That won't